Here is the guide's response to Neville Goddard's book, Feeling is the Secret. Let's see if he is correct. So here we are, and we say, yes, he's rather correct. He's one of the early pioneers in terms of law of attraction and teaching personal growth. So really, it's the idea of tapping into a feeling, but we would add an extra step there. But the step is not difficult. The step is just that you have a little bit more faith and you have to trust the process a little bit more. So yes, the feeling is correct, but how do you do this thing called fake it till you make it, right? Because a lot of people tell you that, fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. But what does that really mean? Can you really fake something in order to create something real, right? In order to bring something into reality. So we say, actually, it's not too difficult because really the process of bringing something into reality is just you dreaming about the process and then bring it into the physical form. So first you have to think about what you really want to create, right? Be articulate about what it is that you want to create, because when you articulate, then it's easier for people to give you what you want. And if you don't articulate, then the universe is kind of like, I'm not sure what you are really asking for here. Do you want this or do you want that? Now, here is the thing about the secret, is that you need to be a little bit decisive. What happens very often is you say you want this, and then the next minute you change your mind. And then you say you want this, and the next minute you change your mind. So if you keep changing your mind, then it's going to be really difficult for the universe to bring you what you want, because you're oscillating between 2 points of attraction. You say you want this, and then you say you want this, right? So when the point of attraction is not clear, it's going to be really difficult for you to create what you want. But when the point of attraction is crystal clear and you're singularly focused on one thing and one point, then actually the process of attraction, it would just speed up automatically. You don't have to try very hard. But the reason why you slow down the process of attracting what you want is because you're not decisive. You're thinking about this and you're thinking about this and you're wavering too much. So what is the solution here? The solution is, okay, let's say you make a list and you have 10 things that you want, and you want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you line them up. But we say, out of the 10 things, what is the thing that feels the most exciting now? Because you could be excited about everything, but there's always going to be 1 or 2 things that you feel the most excited about, okay? And then the thing that you feel most excited about is the thing that will allow itself into form, into physical form. Does that make sense? So what does it mean to create manifestation, to create physical form, right? Really is the idea of you're turning thoughts into reality. You're thinking, and then the thinking becomes action, and then the action becomes results, and then the results are what you really want, right? So we say it's really easy and it's not difficult. So we will say Neville is correct in the sense that feeling is the secret, and we say trust a little and be a bit more decisive. And you'll find that it's going to be a lot easier to manifest, because then you're making the process seamless for the universe to deliver the goods to your life. Does that make sense? So I hope this is really clear, and there's really nothing to it. We say go practice a little bit and be singularly focused on what you want. And with that, we are complete for today. Okay, guys, super easy. So I understand, because sometimes it's hard to be decisive. There's so many things you will want, right? There's so many things that we would like to experience in this life. And I think the most common question that I personally get from a lot of students is like, oh, but I want to do everything. How do I do everything all at once? But the guys usually say, okay, it's okay to focus on 1 or 2 things, but if you do more than 3, then your energy becomes really scattered. It's like it's just not concentrated enough. You want your energy to be like a laser beam. Does that make sense? So I hope that was a really happy reading for you, and I learned a lot. And please make sure that you subscribe and comment below. I'll see you next time.